your thumb, your fucking back.
I'm like old Snake now. I'm just
Yeah, like
fucking just.
so. Actually, I neglected to ask because how'd you dislocate your thumb?
Well, Fred. Make sure you include your audio, by the way, Oss. Um,
Yeah.
I was on the, well, I dropped something on the floor, so I got down on the floor, and then I was getting up. But when I was getting up, I didn't realize there was a table next to me. Well, I did, but I misjudged the. So I banged into it, and then I was concerned that I knocked something off that might have been like, glass or something. So I moved really quickly, and then I put all of my weight, which, I'm not a very thin man, but I put all of my weight onto the thumb when I was trying to move to get up, and it
Oh.
popped my thumb. Out of place. Not as much as I was able to prior to my injury, but it's moving.
Well, I'm just asking because I know some people who've tried to pop their shit back in, but fucked up and pinched like a nerve.
Oh
How
no,
do I
this
invite
popped
Austin?
right back into place like a Lego. It was kind of freaky, but it was,
I
yeah.
remember. Oh God. What's his fucking name? Um, a guy I watch all the time. JFJ. Um, like legit, like in between, like playing like the first or second Yakuza game, like there's a moment where he's like, oh my god, my fucking toes all fucked up, dude. Give me a sec. This actually really hurts. And then you hear like a loud fucking pop. It's like, that felt bad, but it feels better now.
So
Like
what
somebody managed to like dislocate a fucking toe.
I play a bunch of RPG games though, since they really don't require. More,
Why can I not figure out how to invite Austin to the freaking game? I don't know why. I can't fucking.
I
My brain is not working
I
tonight.
just invited him. I think it'll
I'll
work.
Okay,
I'll
thank God.
just yeah. I'll join.
You're on my friends list. I know that.
Well, he was hiding in
Oh
those
God.
tunnels in Brooklyn.
Oh God, Jesus. I count your lucky stars that you're out of this godforsaken state, Austin. You're like, jeez. All right, let's get on to the highway of fucking pain and misery. But like, never in my wildest dreams could I imagine in recent like history I would hear, "Hey, there's a tunnel out of a synagogue where Jews are hiding people or doing shit like under the like state of New York."
Well, yeah, like if somebody said, hey, like there's somebody in Mexico built the tunnel, that's like, oh yeah, that makes sense. But like, yeah, the most like it's a very out of character news story, but it's very surreal. Yes. What kills me though is there was like four canners who were probably 67, to be honest, but they were like talking about this shit for years, and it turned out they were right. Yeah, we were playing
I wanna roll back like the fucking screen, see if like you can see if somehow Alex Jones gets the Yiddish in the wall.
Yeah, and well, this group isn't just this isn't just a norm. And by the way, let me just say this: I'm not a fucking one of these forward scanners that are fucking want to wipe an entire group of people off the planet. I am not in support of the fucking some of these not. And you see them on X. There's the fucking and I'm glad that we've got free speech, but there's some nutty fucking people on there.
Oh yeah.
But my point is, this is not even the traditional Orthodox group. This is a very this group has been in the news quite a bit. This is not like regular Orthodox Jews. This is
Oh, are they like a fringe, like weirdo group?
yes.
like some of these mosques getting busted for being like radicalizing stations.
Yes.
Oh dear.
It's funny too because like Hamas's big MO is building tunnels, and then there's a group of like extremely Orthodox Jews building tunnels. And so, are these just both those races of dwarves from fucking Tolkien's world? Is that what
Oh god, that's a weird video essay that's gonna be made now. like instead of like Samwise Gamgee and Frodo like fucking each other up the butt, instead it's just a whole story about are the dwarves actually Jewish in the Lord of the Rings universe?
I never understood that shit. If they were gonna ship two characters, it would have been more sense to do Legolas and Gimli.
Legolas and Gimli.
Or
No, people are into like toxic relationships now. Do Saruman and Gandalf.
or fucking Gollum in the ring, for that matter.
Gollum is a cock ring.
that ring. You have it.
Bilbo, what does that ring? And why does it smell funny? I'd like to slip that ring over my cockles one more time.
Oh, God, when I was little,
Am I putting too much of a visceral image in your head?
when I was little, that fucking scene in Bilbo, when there's like a split-second scene in Fellowship where he sees the ring again when they get to, what's the fucking place? Rivendell?
Yeah.
And Bilbo, like, kind of has like a monster's face for like a split second. That fucking gave me nightmares as a fucking kid.
Oh, it's terrifying because you see this kindly old man turn into like a fucking freak for a sec. Just like,
You know, I had a conversation with someone who's a very big Tolkien fan like myself, probably even a bigger Tolkien. I've actually said they're even a bigger Tolkien fan than me. They not only read Silmarillion, but they read the history of Middle-earth, the Medicine. And we were making fun of the irony that Rings of Power, the creators of the show don't even... The title of the show is almost like a meta example of irony, because the whole concept of the Rings of Power was they were meant to be an exception, right? They were meant to deceive the elves, the dwarves, the man, this greater evil, because it hid under power, right? They traded their own ethics and decency for this promise of power, which the irony of that is that's what the people of the show did with Tolkien shit. They traded. Yeah. They traded.
They forsook the long and hard road of making a good show and just made a shit one that like played party to politics.
It's like Elrond on the bridge with the one man thing that defeats Sauron, and he's like, toss the ring to the fire. Yeah. Well,
what are you doing?
That was the Lord of the
and hands it to like this pink-haired fucking monster. Oh, pink-haired Uruk.
I didn't even watch a single episode of that show, and I knew that show was fucked from the moment that the Lord of the Rings historian, right, the one, like the Tolkien expert, the Middle-earth expert, has actively left in disgust from how fucking much they butchered the show, or they fired him. I don't remember. It was one of the two.
Yeah. Like, oh god, just imagine like making a show just to make Sauron a lamer character. Galadriel wouldn't simp for me, but I simp for her, and it made me angry.
Yeah, and they really fucked up Galadriel in that show too.
Oh, you mean like every other fucking like bitch under the sun in a new series? They're just oh, I don't know, bitch.
I thought you said this town was occupied.
This game came out in 2012. There's slightly less
This game knows how to make a bitch fun. Just look at Jace. I mean, Sam.
Okay.
There's slightly less tones of shit, though.
Did you notice that about Gears?
Dizzy! Oh my god! Your hat! Okay, it's back on again.
Looks like they shut down the main pump.
The controls have
But
to
it's
be
funny when
somewhere
this
along
Now
game-
get the pump going!
Alright, let's
Get
go.
going. Pump it up.
Jace, Dizzy,
Ugh.
you stay
Pump up
here
the
while we check
jams,
out the
Jace.
town.
When this game came out, though, it's kind of funny because you're seeing like the first two Gears of War games were very like earth toned, and this game still has that. But they're starting like it's like they rediscovered other colors. Like, oh, we rediscovered red.
Oh yeah.
And so this, from a graphical perspective, I think this has the best art style of the franchise. Because four was alright, but 5 they really kind of leaned into like a look that really didn't match the Gears of War universe in a lot of ways. It sort of
Well, it's like I actually think my buddy Jack has the best opinion of like the Gears color schemes because pretty much over the years, Gears like 1 started with like the very specific color scheme of like black and red, and then Gears 2 was kind of like red and orange. Then when you get to this game, it's all about like infection and like monstrousness. So it's like very bile-colored yellows and
50
bright,
years.
bright, vibrant colors.
Like my
They're
jizz.
buried near the church.
And then like a Battlefield
I'd like to bury
fucking
her kids
cover.
here, too.
4 was just orange and blue.
yeah.
Which I cannot deny him that fucking color scheme was all over Gears 4. Everything was like either bright orange or like a muted, like sort of cold blue.
Yeah. 5 doesn't have that though. 5 doesn't have a color scheme at all.
Yeah, five just puts the face of the character on the front of the box and
5
calls it a day.
5's kind of a fan art project.
Well, to be fair, actually, that's unfair because all Gears games do that. They just do it with a good character.
Well, and also, that's also, they took out the of war. They did like a Fast and Furious fucking shit.
Gears 5. It's all about family.
Which is funny because that came out.
It's all about family. Hey, token character, where's my family? Oh, I killed him
Stay
for the
sharp,
plucky black
people.
guy.
Could be an ambush.
Yeah, if that was canon, if that was, which that, by the way, I think they said that's not the canon ending. Is that
Let's
isn't his
just
son's
disarm
name
it and keep
JD,
moving.
right?
Yeah, oh god, it was like Joshua Dominic.
Whatever. He survives in the like,
Oh no, it was James Dominic Phoenix because it's I think it's a reference to his dad and Dom. You know, when they still had like at least one last brain cell.
yeah.
I don't mean to harp on these guys because I imagine it's hard as fuck to make a new video game, especially with
definitely
every fucking like ESG simp breathing down your goddamn neck.
Yeah.
But Christ's sake, grow some balls.
fire!
Even the women in this game have them.
Well, you know, it's kind of sad because you see, even in Gears 5, you can see elements of talent on display, but it's just way down by. You know, I'll even grant a game like Last of Us 2. There's some very beautiful environments in that game. What I've seen of it, like they did some amazing work from an artistic, and graphical, and sound viewpoint. It's just that you have a storyline that is so fucking aggrandizing and accepted that it weighs down the story.
Can get you some help.
Well, actually, what's funny is Almighty Lolly recently made a video on the Watchmen TV series and tangentially also the Watchmen comic book and movie. And he had a really good point about the new Watchmen series. You can feel and see like talent oozing from every pore.
Just follow the
Like all the
pipeline.
shots
Get
are
the
very
story.
like incredibly well made. Like somebody with a brain was putting
Dom,
work into
there's a
this
city
terrible
out there.
series. It's
Yeah,
just the
that's Charlie.
story
What's
fucking
left of it anyway after the
sucks.
hammer strikes.
I'll tell you that
They're
that
going
show
to find a
really
Well, if
fucked
it
me
doesn't
up.
work out
Like
here,
I'd rather
then
play
that's our
Gears
history.
5.
I know white supremacy, and this motherfucker smells like bleach.
I'd rather play Gears 5 with both of my thumbs dislocated than fucking watch an episode of that show ever again.
I don't think we're going the right way. Where are we supposed to go in here?
I was just checking out this house. It's got good real estate potential.
Check out that old man.
I think this is a church. Some kind of important
Oh.
thing.
Don't run. We're on your side. Where'd he
Oh, they
go?
got a deli.
Maybe he's the one that's
The-
gone nuts. and
There's
hiding
dirty
from you.
tunnels under the deli. Let's be careful.
No, it's an Italian deli, not a kosher one.
Oh, well, they'll just have a basement with some dead bodies. But they won't be any.
They'll have boring sausage instead of Polish sausage.
It'll be dead bodies of criminals, not abducted children.
Incendiary grenade. What do I have? I got
Uh,
grenades.
You know, if we were playing Gears 2, though, I was going to say the tunnel analogy would work way better, you know?
Oh god, yeah. If we were playing Gears 1, the tunnel analogy would work way better.
That is true.
Looks like the pipeline takes us into the sewers. Let's go.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh yeah, Trek through a sewer level. Everybody loves these.
So I've seen this report of fucking, like another UFO breakthrough. And, you know, I'm kind of,
Oh, yeah?
I'm 50-50 on this shit. Some of the stuff I think is fairly believable, but then you get some shit like I seen today where they said, oh, there's this
Okay,
this
everybody watch your backs.
jellyfish-like fucking thing on the thermals of this military craft, and it's going hot and cold. Well, somebody on Twitter pointed out it looks like actually like a speck of bird shit, and I think they're right.
All right, it's close quarters down here, so
That
let's
would
split up and
be
give ourselves an
incredible.
elbow.
Like instead of getting the
Dom,
Hanar from
Sam,
Mass Effect, you
all
get a
right,
fucking
go
piece
on.
of bird
Stick
shit.
with me.
Well, you know, there's some shit going on. I'm sure of it, but like the problem with human brains is we over-recognize patterns, and sometimes that's good. You know, that's why we're here as a species. But sometimes, like, there's just shit that's not really connected that people make fucking connections at.
Ma'am, are you okay?
This one is a piece of fecal matter on your infrared sensors.
Oh,
Look at
geez.
him move! Ah!
Spread to humans. Just shoot the bloody thing.
Light bright gum job!
There's gonna be a lot of that.
Oh god, I forgot how many there were. Oh
I knew it.
god!
I knew it. This better not be our thumbnail again. Who died?
Oh no! Austin's gonna get murdered by the fucking glowies.
Who's asking? Like,
Just shoot the bloody thing. It's not human.
Yeah, but my
Once more with feeling, Sam!
stuttering a bit. I don't know why.
The coach.
Come on.
Boss wants you to quit.
he does. Colonel, I'm in front of the. Nice.
Oh shit, that's Tom. Ah, that's not Tom. Ah, that's not Tom. I'm dead.
Now.
Ah, yeah.
These games, stop jittering.
You're jittering right now?
My
Just shoot the bloody
game.
thing. It's not human.
I think my
Game's got the triple bed.
yeah.
Your internet fucking up or something? Oh god.
I'm guessing. Let me see something here.
Let's
Alright, take your time.
Let's wait a second there, Fred.
Oh god.
Let's see how we're doing here.
Speaking of annoying shit, have you seen that those fucking dipshit activists who like cement their hands to the roads have finally made it to New York City?
Are they
And New
gonna,
York City does not like them.
why don't we let's put them in those tunnels and see.
Yeah, let's put them in the fucking Jewish tunnels and just seal them with cement. That'll stop a war. In fact, they'd be hindering a Jewish cabal.
Yeah. Well, that's what some people said. Oh, there's a Jewish cabal. This is, you know, the problem is this is not.
I just find it funny and weird.
Yeah, and this is not.
Like,
the group that
obviously,
has
they
a
weren't
cabal.
building that tunnel for anything but nefarious, like, purposes, but Nah, it was a bunch of retards who got caught doing something they shouldn't under New York, which has historically not given a fuck about its own cities for years now.
Imagine like Nick
crack this
Fuentes.
fucking
Imagine
beer.
like Nick Fuentes. What are you having?
I got a blue.
Ooh,
Blue light.
nice. Imagine like Nick Fuentes is renting.
Not sponsored.
Nick Fuentes. Imagine him like renting an apartment there. He's living with his cat boy. You know that he checks for cum every evening, and he's just laying in bed at night, and he just hears like this Yiddish coming from the wall.
What is that I'm hearing?
He's got to wear the cat boy ears.
Between Yiddish whispers, he just hears a fucking light bulb smash and a light Mazel tov.
Well, the weird. Well, and then they found the mattress too, and I'm like, well, you know, maybe they.
Yeah, what the fuck was up with that mattress? like the tunnel was weird. Yes, the people in the tunnel were weird. The people who attacked the police, they were fucking weird. But why is there just a random like pea-stained mattress getting thrown about?
The greatest part.
Excuse me.
The greatest part was just like this 20-something New York cop, this very Italian cop, who's like keeping the crowd at bay. And somebody made like the meme of like, hey, this interaction happened with a Roman soldier, which was probably an ancestor and a Jewish, like somebody in Judea, like 2,000 years ago.
Somebody's gonna start linking it to the fucking Egyptians now too. Oh Jesus.
Oh jeez, wait until they see the.
And that's gonna be a weird discussion.
Wait until the We Was Kings people see they did a complete like DNA thing of was Ramses, one of the pharaohs. They're gonna be their whole thing's gonna be quite deflated when they see that.
Well, it's like there is a difference between like Egyptian and like legit African people. Yes, I know Egypt is in Africa.
Yeah. Well, there's
so are a lot of different like cultures of people.
Wait, you're saying there's multiple ethnic groups in a continent that's double the size of
I'm
Europe?
saying the richest man on the planet is African, and if you mention that he's white, we don't talk about that.
Well, historically though, there's the Berber people, which were sort of they were Caucasian. There was the North Africans and there's Sub-Saharan Africans. So there's different groups, just like in
well, there's even like several like different tribes in like Europe and Asia alone. Like not everybody was like fucking Chinese, Japanese, Irish, British, and Scottish. Like you had like fucking like really, really like kind of like dark-skinned, fair-haired like people like the Huns and shit, and they weren't necessarily like they were Asian, but they weren't like they were more like Tibetan or Indian instead of like actual like Chinese like.
Yeah, well, even like the Han Chinese. Well, even like in Japan, there's the Japanese people have like East Asian features, but there's some Japanese people that don't look quite as East Asian, and that's because the original inhabitants of the Japanese islands were actually more closely related to Caucasians.
Yeah.
That's why some Japanese people look a lot different. So it's like, oh wait, you're saying that it's complicated, and there's people from all around the world that have interactions, and the problem is the people.
I am saying I will not be surprised if the left starts arguing for eugenics.
That's the problem.
Keep the bloodline pure.
There's a small group of people on the far right that have that mindset, and they're fucking idiots. But
God, they're fucking idiots too. Yeah.
But the problem is they're the ones that always get the coverage, like as being the idiots. But the left has like way more of that going on now. I mean, it's
oh yeah. Back when like Medicare was still internet aristocrat, like God, the one that actually made me start to like kind of fucking seize up is like as we were talking about, like just the fucking like African American people, or like at least ignorant parts of that subsect of people, trying to steal history for themselves. And it's like, you have your history. It's all right. There's shitty parts of everybody's history. There's good parts of everybody's history. Don't say that a fucking Buddhist figure was secretly black just because it has fucking, like, sort of, like, curly hair on the, like, bronze bust.
Wait until they see
Like,
Wait until they see the fucking the Neolithics, the Neolithic age Europeans with fucking I think Austin's Xbox is still shooting the
yeah, nah, it looks like he reset his router or something. He might be trying to, like, get his fucking connection back up in order. Like, I don't, like, mean to go on this fucking tirade. I don't really like talking about, like, fucking politics unless I find it funny. But, like, at the end of the day, there's just stuff in an average person's mind when you trip that fucking laser grid and you actually make, like, a fucking mild-mannered, like, normal person turn around and go, like, what the fuck is over? What? What? What are you saying? Like, are you crazy? That's when you have a problem. Like the live and let live types who just look at you like you got 3 fucking heads.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that are more worried about nonsense than fucking. You know, it's just like with government too. You know, obviously presidential elections have an importance, but the most important elections that people can actually actively have an impact on, this is something Razorfist talks about, your local elections, right? Like your town clerk, your mayor. You know, those are the people that actually make far more of an impact on your life in a lot of capacities. And now,
Shitternet.
at least in theory, it's, you know, we've given the federal apparatuses so much power now that, you know, you get somebody that shits their pants and doesn't even read a teleprompter correctly, and then you've got gas at fucking $5 a gallon. But that's neither here nor there. You know,
or you got the fucking second coming of King Grabass fucking up the state twice over.
we got.
Oh Jesus!
We got,
like, fuck.
Got another one that was on Epstein Island too.
Oh Jesus! Don't worry. I'm sure he's hanging from his testicles in a completely different way now.
Is that a real picture for the viewers?
I don't fucking know. Like the fucking chat blew up on the Discord when that dropped, and everybody was like, "Is that fucking real?" And the guy said, "Literally, the federal like." I think the Federal Bureau of Investigation, the FBI, like spent like years like saying, no, it's not real. It's not real. We're spending all this money. Don't worry. It's not real. And it's like, I don't think I fucking trust you, dude.
for the uninitiated.
Isn't it your job to kind of say that's not real? Oh yeah. For the uninitiated, I am a part of the Almighty Lollies Discord.
Which is their YouTube channel name, by the way. Let's just clarify, Fred.
It's a YouTube channel. I do not worship an Almighty Lolly. Well,
I'm doing that for my own
not
sake.
as a god, at least.
I'm doing that for my own sake.
but,
a couple streams ago, I put my foot in my mouth.
Long story boring, I'm on his Discord channel, and somebody drops a photo that looks damn near exactly like Bill Clinton, completely naked, hanging upside down by his balls in some sort of BDSM contraption. And I'm like... And I'm just staring at this thing, and people are going off about it, and like a guy legit like posts a story about how like legit like for years the FBI tried to say it's fake. It's definitely fake. There's no way this is real. Stop looking at it. And like I think the reason most people think it's real is because they tried to get it expunged from the internet, but thank God nothing ever leaves the internet.
Yeah, it's sort of like
Because like, why would you go through so much trouble trying to hide a picture of somebody who vaguely looks like Bill Clinton hanging by his balls, if that wasn't Bill Clinton hanging by his balls?
well,
This is where you hear a rifle crack and you hear a very, very distinct Gallagher watermelon noise, like from my end of the microphone.
you know,
It's gonna sound like a headshot in Gears. Trust me, it's like the real thing.
I think they could use that picture for like a college level physics class to figure out the tension.
Oh, dude, I hope some like guy
Like, what's the
who was
gravitational
taking
force?
like a course on psychology, and he like happened to be part of that Discord, and was like, I can use this for a paper.
What is the force, though? I mean, I've seen, not that I frequent this part of pornography, but you
The problem is it looks uncanny enough to possibly not be real, but it looks canny enough to almost be real. So you don't know whether it's a fake picture or not. But you cannot deny the guy in the photo looks damn near exactly like Bill fucking Clinton, who is a fucking sleazebag sex pest.
Well, and I'd like to know what leads whoever it is, whether or not it's Bill Clinton or not. I want to know what leads a person in life to get to the point, not just where they like kinky sex, or not just where they like regular not just like regular BDSM, like a dominatrix like slapping their balls or whipping it or putting on a cock ring or something, but to the point not where they're just stretching it a little, where this fucking the whole weight of their body is suspended upside down by their testicles. And I'd like to
I honestly am of the opposite opinion, because that might be some like fucking some like Cthulhian H.P. Lovecraft unneeded, unseen knowledge that just drives a man crazy.
So like he just like opened
Just like Edward Carnby like style, like Alone in the Dark, like detective just finds out the secret of like cock and ball torture and is forever changed. For he's like, this is the human evolution.
Fred,
We're doomed.
you're giving Remedy an idea for the opening for Alan Wake 3.
Oh my god, Alan Wake just like halfway suspended, like completely naked, hanging by his balls. And you just see a flash of Bill Clinton across the room, just like smiling. Yes, you know it to be true. You know, it's the cleanest feeling.
The great thing about the depravities of the internet is it's made like what used to be laughing.
It has calloused my soul.
Well, like 20 years ago, like if you told someone about a foot fetish, you'd be looked at like a weirdo. But now, if you tell somebody that's your fetish, it's like, oh, you're compared to like what the depravity of the internet. That's actually somewhat normal. Like fucking Quentin Tarantino. Well, the exception to that is Quentin Tarantino. That man has an unhealthy fucking obsession with feet.
Yeah, he probably played Metal Gear 5 and stared at Quiet in the shower for an hour.
Oh, that brilliant Kojima. I have my issues with Kojima at times. He can get a little bit
I remember when I was younger and I would actually shudder and like gag at things like Blue Waffle, or I would actually like feel bad seeing like random like CCTV footage of a deer in the wrong place at the wrong time getting hit by a truck. Now I'm just seeing things that I'm like, this should shock me, but I'm not. I'm completely unsurprised by this.
The Jewish tunnels.
This guy fucks roadkill? Yeah, that makes sense.
The Jewish tunnels shocked you a little bit, though, didn't they?
It stunned me because I see something that should be a joke on Airplane. A bunch of fucking Jews climbing out of a fucking tunnel in the wall and then attacking the police, all dressed very traditionally and stereotypically. And it's like, I'm waiting for Leslie Nielsen to like come out and say, we must stop this madness. Now, pull yourself together. He slaps a woman. No, I didn't see that. All I see was a bunch of fucking A bunch of fucking Hebrews crawling out of the floor.
It's like a skit from like Tim and Eric or something.
It literally looked like it was a skit, and then it's like, wait, this is a news story. Wait, these guys are attacking the police. Wait, this is very... What the fuck is going on here? Like, I literally just saw reality break for a second, and I'm like, yeah, I guess, okay. I guess Crazy can still go up a level.
How's your internet, Austin? Alright, you gotta rejoin the game?
Don't worry, it'll be like... I think Gears is like drop in, drop out, so you should just be able to join.
Yeah.
Oh God, we were just talking for an hour on end about how the internet has changed us and how Jews out of the Four was the one thing that could surprise us after all these years. Oh, yeah, I had to hit reload checkpoint.
Just shoot the bloody thing. Shit, she's not alive.
Ah.
Everywhere, they're squirting.
Cover me in your yellow goo! Nah, they're snot monsters!
This reminds me of the,
It doesn't even sound like Joe DiMaggio anymore, it just sounds like a guy grunting. Which is me. Is this why they were tunneling in the synagogues?
Yeah.
They were trying to find the fucking new monsters.
yeah, they were,
Ow!
you know what it was, that was, I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say.
How can humans turn lambent?
Too much
It
for
only
Twitch.
affects locusts.
Too much
well,
for
now
Twitch.
it's jumped
I
species
think we're at
barrier
a
again.
low enough rung that nothing can stop us.
Dizzy.
Oh, I don't
At least
know.
not yet.
I don't know,
Humans.
there might be...
You shit, Lisa!
Hey, help me with
Hey,
this.
we already got a
I
pro-Palestine person
Gotta
inside
stop
the
'em
chat,
getting out.
guys. Look.
Where did that pipeline working from?
No.
Lowering shit. That's how they gonna run on piss and moon.
Wow, these guys are talking about the Jew tunnels? These are my kind of guys.
It reminds me of that movie,
No wonder the old guy wanted to
Bruno,
sacrifice.
where he goes to the Middle East and he has a Jew and a Palestinian in the same room, and he's like, "What's wrong with hummus?" He's got a fucking hummus. And she was like, "No, we're no Hamas."
It's just as
He's
well
like, yeah,
we did.
Hamas. What's wrong with
Now we know the
Hamas?
whole human race could turn lambent if we don't do something about it.
Oh, man.
Was this lambent virus created in a lab in Wuhan?
We've got
Possibly.
authorities.
I'm not going to discount it.
Crap.
Or was it from a wet market?
Look up there. Can you get to the machine gun? It's still loaded.
Oh, I have good news.
Oh, it's Yuri Lowenthal.
South Korea is banning consumption of dogs.
They did it before?
No,
I just died.
no. I knew someone who was Korean, and they grew up in Korea, and they
I unironically thought that was just a stereotype. I didn't know it wasn't outlawed
well
in
in
Korea.
China. Well, no, it wasn't. I mean, it became very out of vogue. You know, especially South Korea has become a very modern country, but it was still like in certain circles consumed. But I just like to welcome South Korea to 50,000 BC. Thank you.
Look up there. Machine gun.
Welcome to the rest of us who don't
We
eat
need
dogs.
2 people on that gun.
I actually had a conversation with a person from the Orient about this because they didn't understand. I mean, they understood why why some of the Western people would be offended, but they really didn't understand. But you know, we got our own weird eating habits everywhere. Like, you know, you look at like some European cuisine, and you look at even like our cuisine here, where we just like pour cheese whiz on our fucking, you know, everything and deep fry it. But you know, it's good to see. It's good to see that. And then vegans are like, wow, why do you draw the line there? And I'm like, well, you know, I draw the line where an animal is meant to be a companion or serve a utilitarian purpose. I don't think that.
Look up there.
I don't think you should.
Can you
I
get to
don't
the
think you should
machine gun?
eat
It's
what
still
you
loaded.
what has been
Come on, we
served
need
the
two
purpose
people
of
on
something
that.
else. You know.
Who keeps dying?
Not me.
Oh, what the hell? Oh, what the hell? Now it won't let me reload checkpoint. Okay.
Or
That's weird.
you need, you know what, Austin? Go on Twitter and you need to tweet to Phil Spencer and tell him Gears of War's being homophobic against you.
No, not Phil. Not Phil Spencer. Cliffy B.
At least he's fucking long gone from fucking game making.
he wakes up in a cold sweat. Just.
You,
Somebody playing
you,
Gears 3.
you know what? He tweeted something and I liked it because it made sense. He said, you know, for people that have full-time jobs and sometimes will like pick up a game and not play it for a while, they should have like a fucking like button you can press that reminds you of like the fucking basic controls and shit and like where you are in the story. Because I have that happen with RPG games where like you fucking start an RPG and then you get busy with other shit and busy with life and then you're not fucking playing that for like 6 months and then you're like, wait, where the fuck was I?
All right, Austin, spit on your fiber optic cable. Get it ready.
No.
We didn't have this trouble last time. What the hell is going on this time? You got Dish Network for internet? Is a storm coming through?
No, he's got gigabit. I thought these. Did he just time out?
Did he? Oh, okay, there you are. I swear to God, I actually thought you dropped for a sec too.
I'm on you now. I got half a gig on my Series X.
Hey, look up there. Can you get to the machine gun? It's still loaded.
Come on, we need two people on that gun.
Yeah, but you got like real fiber optic internet where it reaches the upload and download is durable. Where I've got like half the gig download and it's beautiful, but then my upload's like fucking 25. And I was thinking of actually upgrading to the full gig service, but they only raise your upload to 35. And I said to myself, if I'm gonna pay $20 more, I want to keep 100 megabits upload speed, you know.
What happens when I run out of ammo?
This, you can't,
Cry.
what about you?
Is that part of the options?
All the above.
God, Dan's being double teamed. Ah!
How did you die there?
What
I think the zombies.
They're lambent monsters, Freya. Don't you misgender them. I'm on you now, by the way.
Wait, why are you on?
Oh, I know what
Wait, what happened?
I don't know. Well, you know, it was a long time coming. I just felt like being on you and.
You're gender fluid today.
Well, speaking of that, they casted a relatively attractive girl as Abby in The Last of Us Season 2. Like, the actress that's playing Abby is way hotter than the one that's playing Ellie.
Well, the problem is the facial and body actor, like for Abby in the Last of Us 2 video game, was not bad looking. She was normal.
But that's really gonna
They
make
just fucked her face.
that's gonna make things kind of complicated in the TV series.
Oh, have you guys seen how sad, so apparently Neil Druckmann got for the fucking Golden Globes
Nobody
for
gave him
some
attention.
reason. Yeah, nobody fucking even paid attention to him. You just see like him stand there, and then his face slowly start to turn as he realized nobody gives a fuck that his pompous ass is there.
You know what was great though? Paul Giamatti won for The Holdovers, which I just got in the mail today on DVD. And I'll let you know how it is. And he went to fucking In-N-Out right after the show. He didn't go to some fucking douchey party. Paul Giamatti, he's probably one of the coolest guys in Hollywood. You know, he's one of those few people like Keanu Reeves who just seems like a stand-up person and not a piece of shit. He just goes to fucking In-N-Out and fucking chops down a fucking cheeseburger with the Golden Globes. You know what I mean? That's an exception to the rule. Oppenheimer won a lot of shit, which is nice to see, considering it was actually a good fucking movie. I'm glad they didn't like nominate Barbie or give Barbie the fucking best picture or whatever, considering that.
Well, it's like Barbie was such a fucking nothing burger. Sure, it had like memeable moments, but it was just it was just a fucking like nothing movie.
Well, I've talked.
I just got spanked.
I'm really fucking losing it. I've talked to at least 2 women about the Barbie movie. One of them stopped watching it, and the other one thought it was.
Oh no.
Yeah, one of them like literally just stopped the movie, and the other one told me that it was just not. It was just all right, you know. So I don't know. I don't know how it made $1 billion. To be quite honest.
Hey, look up there.
It seems like the only redeeming part of the movie was the tent sections, which are supposed to be disparaging.
Well,
It's sort of.
people got tricked by a meme. Like people were like, "Wouldn't it be wild if people started like seeing like Oppenheimer and Barbie at the same time?" And it's like, yeah, but that's stupid.
I love that they broke Ken to be like an unlikable douche, but then he became like the likable character. It's like Archie Bunker or Patrick Bateman, where the character's supposed to be despised, but he actually finds like a niche among people that resonate with that character. Not that you should resonate with Patrick Bateman of all people, but you catch my drift.
Well, the thing that like always ends up happening is like it's like in The Last Jedi where everybody was like on. No, not The Last Jedi. Was it The Last Jedi? It was The Last Jedi. Where like everybody was on Poe's side and against that fucking purple-haired like dickhead. And then like at the very end it's like, oh, she knew what was going on the whole time. And she's super cool. And you were a scumbag for questioning it. When all you ever see is her get her fucking men killed for stupid reasons. It's like, literally she was portraying herself as a fucking traitor, and you were meant to like be like, no, she's actually secretly doing what's best for the rebellion the entire time.
Well, this is the problem. There's not people that hired to direct Star Wars that are trying to direct something out. Like Rian Johnson can direct movies. It's just that he was not the right person to direct the mainline Star Wars movie. It's the problem they're going to encounter with this Pakistani woman that they've hired, who's like this activist. And, you know, her films, like a lot of people on the right were jumping on her, and I was too at first. But a lot of her films are talking about, like, female genital mutilation and shit in Pakistan and forced marriages.
Yeah.
So, like, when we say activist, it's a dirty word now because of, like, the SJWs. But, like, you know, like, she legit makes films that actually do have an important message. But the problem is you don't hire a person that does that kind of film to make a Star Wars film. Because that person's going to look like a fucking idiot. They're going to direct something that's not going to work for that universe, and then they're going to get shit on, rightfully so. But really, you know who deserves the blame? Kathleen fucking Kennedy, who, by the way, like, started out in Hollywood working on E.T. You'd think somebody that worked on, like, E.T., Raiders of the Lost Ark, it's like Neil Druckmann, though. It's someone that worked in these particularly plain productions, but then once they became, like, the lead fucking captain of the ship, they decided to go straight to the fucking iceberg. It's a tragedy, but you know what? I'm happy because Atari's releasing more consoles this year. They're releasing a fucking handheld that's got a 7-inch screen. It has a fucking trackball on it. It has a number pad. It has a paddle fucking controller. I sent it to
Is there
Austin.
another power weapon that we're just not seeing?
I nearly shit my pants when I seen it. It was something. There's not a power weapon. Get the turret, point it, piss shit, try, that order.
Somebody else pick this thing up. I'm getting tired of holding it.
Come on, we need 2 people on that gun.
Ah!
Oh. What the fuck?
What? Wait, did Anya just run into the horde?
Oh. Your internet's not shitting the bed, is it?
Oh. Oh.
Got more Boeings!
Oh. Crap. What's nice?
Hey, look up there. Can you get to the machine gun? It's still loaded.
Come on, we need 2 people.
Do we need to back out again? Well, let's. It's just it doesn't. It's gonna be like this, isn't it? I mean, is it gonna get better, or is it? Because like we've had this. Oh fuck. Are you still in the game?
Oh, it kicked him.
You
Mach 360.
Wow. Fuck. Do you want to try? Do you want to try once more? Do you want? Fred, why don't we do horde mode?
Yeah, let's.
You try to fix your internet, Austin. Worst case scenario, Fred and I.
Wait, why? Wait, what? Why are you dropping so much?
You got fucking.
Is somebody mooching your internet?
No, you know what I'm picturing? He like it's somewhere in Florida. There's like the main center for his provider, and Gary Busey's just flipping switches.
Gary Busey's just jamming his dick into the motherboard.
Try to see if you could. We could pick this up tomorrow though. The story thing. Me and Fred will play horde mode for a while. I mean, we'll keep the viewers entertained.
I'm sure there's a way you can fix your packet loss. I just don't know how.
No,
like, that's weird to have, like, damn near perfect internet and then just completely drop it off for no reason.
And you're the only one on Xbox, right? Nobody else in there is on Xbox.
Oops.
No. What's your NAT type?
Why isn't it let me start this?
He just dropped out again.
Was Austin still in here?
No, I mean, like, he dropped out of the party chat, I think.
Oh. Shit. My lip fucking split. And my nose is itchy.
Are you seeing that movie this Friday? Are you seeing this movie that movie this Friday that your dad was telling me about?
Oh, the beekeeper one? Maybe. If you like, my dad wants to see it. Sounds like a fun time.
It's Jason Statham.
Excuse me for a sec. Give me a moment. Ah.
Well, viewers, I hope you've been entertained so far. Worst case scenario, Fred and I will do something to keep you entertained for at least another hour or so.
We were doing pretty good at riffing. It's just I don't know why fucking. I don't know why.
This has happened
Austin's,
before, though.
internet.
I can vouch that this has happened before. And I'll tell you, Fred.
Like specifically with Austin's like internet right now?
Specifically with his, and I've specifically gotten pissed off, even though it's not his fault. I've specifically fucking gotten very pissed off with his packet loss before.
What horde map do you want to do?
That's because I had issues controlling my emotions. I've grown.
What horde map do you want to do?
Wait, go back one. Yeah! Yeah! I like this one.
Audio cut out because I'm trying to power off my Xbox. Maybe a CFO fix it. Okay. That makes sense. So, sometimes, like, if you clear your NAT type, that unfucks it too. What is going on with my fucking nose? Do I just have nostril hair? Like, poking me in weird spots?
I don't know. I've had, like, some kind of, like, stomach flu the past few days, too. I don't know what the fuck's going around. The new fucking...
Oh, I'm having my, like... Luckily in the wintertime I don't got to worry about allergies, but the one thing that comes on and whips through when winter comes for me is I get like severely dry skin all over my fucking face. It's annoying.
I get it in my hands, like certain fucking regions. It's like Mother Nature's just said, "Fuck you, you fat."
I got like a bad blemish on my cheek, and I got like a weird patch on my chin, and I know like my lip just fucking split again. Ow.
Yeah.
I think it's split worse now.
When it gets too cold, my third nipple pops back up.
Well, my shit's annoying because I'm like, oh, I don't have to deal with this anymore. And then all of a sudden the dry skin comes back, and I'm like, oh yeah, this is why I don't like the winter time. That and the cold. You want to make the base right here?
Yeah, like this is prime real estate right near the cargo ship.
God, what was I? But yeah, I know I'm cleaning my skin properly. I know I'm not like drying it out or like stripping it of the natural like oils. Like I don't wash my face like crazy, but it still dries out like crazy.
It's the problem really isn't the cold temperatures per se. It's the it's the fucking heat, the dry like indoor heating that's probably blasting me at times. It's that causes all that shit.
Well, I would agree with you, but you know how well insulated my fucking house is.
Oh, it's beautiful. I mean, it's
okay. It's not detrimental to my health yet.
No, well, at least your furnace is working this season.
Jinx it. My dad talked about it last night. I wanted to punch him in the throat because I was like, I swear to God, if my furnace goes out, I'm blaming it on you. I love my dad to death, but please don't talk about the fucking monkey's paw.
Listen, Fred.
I'm scared of it.
Listen, all I said was that we had nice weather and then we got the biggest snowstorm of the year. I mean, I don't know what you were saying about the jinxing shit. Oh, jeez. Yeah, but no,
To be fair, nobody could have guessed, like, the freaking, like, snowfall we just randomly got out of nowhere.
Downstate really got it, like Hudson Valley area.
Oh, I'd hate to be upstate too, like fucking Oswego area and stuff.
We're so screwed.
Oh,
We're definitely doxing ourselves right now.
That's
We can talk about the general area. It's not gonna matter.
I just tell people when I'm online, I say I'm from Utica, which is somewhat true. I mean, we're pretty close.
Where the fucking hobbling hills have eyes, monsters of Utica.
And then I talk about how their tomato pie makes my nipples firm. Which a lot of people, well, I don't know, have you even had...
To be fair, like, people knock on tomato pie, but that stuff's actually pretty good, even though, like you think about it, and it's like, it's so plain. Parmesan, pizza crust, tomato, that's nothing, and it's like, that tastes so fucking good.
Yeah, it's one of those things that if you've never had it, folks, like Utica tomato pie, look it up. You might see it and you're like, it just seems like lukewarm or cold pizza, which in theory that is what it is, but if it's done well, it really hits.
Yeah.
It's not really meant to be a pizza replacement either. It's more of like a, it's a nice kind of like light lunch or like afternoon kind of fucking thing. But like, it's funny too because a lot of people that don't live in New York, like when you hear about some of the idiosyncrasies of like New York cuisine, or even like names. Like if you went to like someone from like Alabama and you showed them some of like the Iroquois names that is, like the counties and towns in New York, they'd be like, what? What's a Genesee? Shouldn't that say geese?
Chittenango, I'm sure I've heard of that tribesman.
Chittenango. Sounds like one of the anime.
What anime is like fucking named Chittenango? I want to watch that anime. It's probably shitty.
Well, I am doing terribly, but then again, I have a fucked thumb.
I am also a psychopath.
Well,
That's why they had to kill Ben Carmine, because the voices came back, and he realized if he didn't let himself get eviscerated by those bugs, he'd kill them all.
That's true. Dustin back
I
in?
don't know.
It said he joined our party.
It did say
He
joined
left our party. It's how the
Four
fuck?
doesn't really count for me. Oh. As I was saying, 4 doesn't really count for me, but like, which Carmine do you think bit the fucking dust the hardest? Ben or Alex?
Which one was Ben and Alex? The one in Gears 2.
Gears 1, Alex was the one who got his fucking head blown off with a sniper rifle trying to unjam his gun.
Yeah,
Gears 2 was Ben, and he got fucking ripped to pieces and melted.
Well, let's see. Let's see. The instant death or the horrific fucking slow painful death? What do you think was Brad?
I kind of feel bad for Alex Carmine though.
Yeah, but I mean,
he's just the plucky new recruit, and he fucking dies super fucking hard.
you know, he also doesn't have to worry about like the bad luck because he's the one that set it up. Like, you know, his brother's like,
He's the
fuck,
one who got the first hint of it.
I hope I don't have a horrible demise like my brother.
I was so pissed that they killed off like a Carmine in the beginning of Gears 4 just for shits and giggles. Because I was like, oh, we got a new Carmine. It's like, oh, we don't have a new Carmine. Guess he's dead. It literally just felt like they killed him just for the sake of killing the Carmine.
Well, just be careful. Gears 6 gonna have Carmine get a fucking sex change.
Did they make a female Carmine?
No, but I mean.
Oh no, you're talking about the hypothetical Gears 6. Oh. You know what? I wouldn't mind a female Carmine.
Well, at this point, Gears would need a soft reboot a la Halo Infinite. They kind of need to like dust 5 to the wayside. Be like, yeah, this is like fucking mixed stuff. I mean, 4 has its own issues, but it's sort of like Halo 4. Gears 4, it's like, okay, it's not perfect, but it's fine. It still feels like a Gears game.
It's fine. It's got a little bit much of the Joss Whedon like comedy, but it at least knew how to took some serious parts seriously and wasn't too up its own ass, except for one specific character.
Yeah. Which, by the way, that's the tragedy of 343 and Halo 4. Is they probably have the most emotional Halo story ever in that game, and they actually give Chief character development. They give Chief a very sad kind of ominous ending. You know, and
then they completely fuck it in 5.
Yeah, like I don't know what were they thinking?
Well, it's like, oh god, it's becoming more of a thing now than ever that trailers are just not about the games that they are made for. Because, like, the same shit happened with, like, Aliens Colonial Marines. The same shit kind of happened with Starfield. like it just keeps happening. They keep making these grandiose, like sweeping, like trailers for games that they're not actually making, that are completely different than what the story trailer is even about.
You know what?
Meanwhile, I turn on Armored Core 6, and I look at the story trailer for that, and it's Walter like, "Wake the fuck up, 627 or 621." Is it 621 or 627? I haven't played in a while.
621.
621. He's like, "Wake up, 621. We got work to do." And what you do as soon as you start Armored Core 6, you get to fucking work, baby.
Yeah. Well, and that's
God, that game is so good.
definitely one of the best games of 23.
One of the best games that didn't actually win an award.
I think he won something. I don't know. The Game Awards. You know, the problem with the Game Awards is it doesn't know if it wants to be a shield advertisement or an actual awards show.
What's wrong with this thing? It keeps jamming.
Jeff Keighley should not be the person in charge of that either. I mean, he is not.
I don't know. After last year, I kind of just want to see what he does. Sorry, 2 years ago, rather. Because you saw the fucking rage in his eyes when that kid fucked around on stage and made fun of the whole thing. Cause you knew he was 5 seconds from telling like the security guard to pull out a gun and shoot that kid.
Yeah, he looked like Robert De Niro in Casino when he caught the guy.
He literally looked like fucking oh god, what's Joe Pesci's character in Goodfellas?
God, I haven't seen that movie in a minute. But I know.
Well, Joe Pesci's character from like Goodfellas, like right before and as they're like stomping Billy Batts' fucking head in, you just see this turn in his face, and you see the devil hiding inside.
I love
We were supposed to be getting chainsaw kills. Oh, he's so fun. Isn't he pretty much retired now?
Yeah, I think The Irishman was probably his last film. Which isn't the worst send-off. I mean, you know, The Irishman is not my favorite Scorsese film, but it beats it beats fucking poor Harrison Ford having a shitty Star Wars and Indiana Jones film to wrap up his career.
Yeah. Get back here! Get back here! Rob!
I heard that Scorsese's making a film about Jesus now. Which he already did one early on. He made was fucking.
Yeah, he did one. Wasn't Liam Neeson? No, it was Liam Neeson who was Jesus.
No, it was Willem Dafoe. Last Temptation of Christ.
Oh God. Oh God. What's the one where like Liam Neeson is playing like Jesus in Tokyo? But like it's about like the execution of like Christians in in Japan.
Silence.
Yeah.
When you first said
Who
that,
made that movie
I was
again?
picturing like some cyberpunk future where like Jesus comes back and he's like fighting in Tokyo. But yes,
you know what? I bet you there is a fucking like show or movie like that in Japan. Hell, I'm pretty sure there's actually a anime in Japan where like Buddha's just hanging out with Jesus, and it's like kind of a slice of life anime.
that actually sounds kind of wholesome, Fred. I might watch that.
It's just like fucking Jesus and Buddha fucking around, and like Jesus is putting up Christmas decorations, and Buddha's confused because he doesn't know what Christmas is.
It's funny though, because Japan has a very interesting way of celebrating Christmas. For like people in Japan buy KFC because they think that's what we do here.
Well, it's like the ideas of like Halloween and like Christmas made it to Japan, but there's few. But it kind of makes sense that way because it's a different country. Of course, they'd be a little bit different.
Yeah, that movie Silence is really good. It's got Andrew Garfield too. They both
Yeah, I know.
they're both screens.
Who made that movie?
That's a Scorsese film.
Oh, it is a Scorsese film.
Yeah.
So I'm not crazy. Okay.
Well, that's a different question, Fred.
Okay.
Yes, you're not.
Remember the unseen knowledge of ball stretching.
I don't think any person can look at that image.
America's daddy? And he just rises by his testicles. Just like a
can you
fucking
imagine-
unholy idol.
Can you imagine you somehow fall through like some time void and end up in ancient Greece with your phone and that's the only picture you have to show them evidence of the future?
No, you fall through a time void and you're the guy who takes the photo of Bill Clinton getting his balls stretched. Oh god, it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. The picture exists because somebody who didn't exist had to take it.
No, I hope there's like a video. I hope like because everything's capped by the government. I hope somewhere in the archives, like in 30 years, when it's declassified, we get like the phone call with like Bill Clinton like setting this up with Epstein. So like Epstein's like, hey Bill.
Oh, isn't there like a sex tape of Bill Clinton going around now?
Oh, I'm sure there is. Yeah, it's gonna be funny when
What a fucking scumfuck.
when everything's all said and done. Monica Lewinsky's gonna be like the most tame thing he did.
Oh yeah. Well, it's like this is pretty much the greatest Turing test of our generation. We're legit going to have to like pay attention to like who ends up on that fucking list and who ends up in like new movies and TV shows, and actually have to argue to ourselves, should I watch this because this piece of shit's in it? I don't think I should.
Austin, are you in our game?
Is Austin? Okay, he is in the party.
How's your internet?
Caltrops repaired. Got it.
Hey,
Alright.
wherever packet loss is like gone, I'm good.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that is super weird that like for whatever reason your internet just decided to drop all connectivity.
It happens though. This happened when we were playing Halo Infinite.
Wait, is like Frontier like Comcast of Florida?
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Did Ver- get Starlink. The only problem with Starlink is it's not as fast. You know, like, but it also there's packet loss that happens if you've got cloudy fucking weather with Starlink. You know.
Cloudy with a chance of packet loss.
Yeah. And also in Florida, the fucking there's fucking winds down there and fucking rip off the Starlink fucking dish. Yeah, we got wind gusts up here going. We got 70-mile wind gusts up here right now.
I hear fucking, oh, what's that guy's name? Practice. Oh, no, not the one I was thinking about.
Let's see here.
Ay, ay, ay. Fucking drudges. Ah! Hey, look here. Fire at. Oh, there's the crack pipe.
5 left. Caltrops destroyed.
Oh no.
you. A lot more than it's gonna hurt me.
Hey there. This is my buddy. This is my friend. His name is Gary. Gary Carmine.
Only 2 more.
Oh yeah. Thanks for helping me out, Gary.
Well, you've done your good deed. Eh?
The other button.
Is that because of your
The other
internet?
buttons do anything when you're hanging on to something. Hopefully not.
Well, do you think with your internet quality, Austin, do you just want us to do horde mode for tonight, and then we'll come back tomorrow evening, or do you think we're going to be able to? Because I have a feeling that if we try doing a story, we'll go in there and then we'll be like, wait, where'd Austin go? Wait, where'd Austin go?
Wait. Hey, where'd Austin go?
Remember when my internet used to be my internet in the past used to be a problem, and then I finally got decent internet.
Well, don't forget the times where mine was the fucking worst.
Don't forget when I had Verizon for 14 hours, and I had 200% fucking packet loss with them. There was no packet. There wasn't even a packet to be lost with those fucking contractors. Yes, we got gigabit speed, which was funny because I was getting gigabit download, and I was getting 0.01 upload, which was like 1980s fucking bulletin board service. Like, you ever see the movie War Games where Matthew Broderick hooks up to like the local network? That's like the internet.
Oh yeah, and they runs over that family of 4.
Well, we don't talk about that.
I'm sorry, poor taste.
That's after him and Max. That's when he becomes that's when him and Max Allen stop that Roger play and he gets in the car with Max and runs over the yeah. That's funny. Well, it's not funny that happened, but it's interesting that there's some celebrities that have legitimately made manslaughter. Because I don't think it was legitimate. Like, in his case, I don't think it was, like, intended murder. Like, I don't think it was, like, premeditated. But it was clearly manslaughter that, you know, even if it was a regular person with a good lawyer, they would have had some kind of charge. He got away with that completely scot-free.
Oh, I'm not done with you.
I'm almost out of ammo. Grind on this.
Good to go. Hopefully this is gonna hurt you.
Bring
It's
it.
gonna hurt me. Oh, there's 3 more.
Any accepting fucking drink.
I need another beer. We'll wait until the end of this round, though.
Got it.
Grind on me.
I'm on it.
Bring it. Carrot prepared.
Shake what your mama gave you.
Aaron, does someone else want to use the turret?
I have a mulcher.
Oh, well, I just bought another one. You fucking. I did that to my. You know what? That was my own mistake. Yeah, isn't that nice?
Oh, plus we're playing on normal horde. God forbid we played this on insane.
Goodbye. Who are you playing as?
Ow! What in the fuck? Oh, it's a mulcher.
Decoy is down.
Do you do a do-rag? Oh no, it's a shield. Oh. Oh, sorry. Boom. Shield. Oh, let me pick up. Oh, I can't pick up frags. Ah!
You know, talent piece of shit. You should be playing the trumpet.
Oh, I forgot that the Scorcher was a two-different weapon. Ah, you leave me on fire!
Who do you think you are?
Who are you?
I see Bob Dylan, 1967.
You think he was in the tunnels?
Oh no! He built the tunnel.
Ow!
Dig a tunnel. Dig a tunnel.
You know, they probably got that in Montreal, Austin, where we got the bagels from. It's sort of like the best Chinese food we ever had was that, remember that dumpling place when we went to New York City?
We failed the objective? No.
And then it turned out that they were like making the fucking dumplings in the fucking alleyway and there was rats. That gave it flavor. Well, there wasn't a rat in the dumplings. There was rats like scurrying around them while they were making the dumplings. Yeah. They got. You know, they could have sold it as like a Ratatouille type story. You know, like, hey, we were. Right, well, eventually you'll go to New York City once it's either rebuilt or burnt down.
Is it even worth going anymore?
Yeah, there's still good parts of it, you know.
Yeah, like the literal blankets full of rats.
Well, that's just part of the charm.
Travel safe, but take the tube tunnels.
Spikes are down.
Spikes are down. I gotta deal with fucking.
I actually think that group doesn't support Israel because they believe that the Jews shouldn't return to Israel until the Messiah has appeared. So I think it's one of those weird groups, the one that built the tunnel.
Decoy destroyed.
Or maybe they're just lying and they're trying to do like a Minecraft like tunnel like under the water bill.
They're on Minecraft creative mode.
Oh, this is the commissioner of police. Why is a bunch of redstone in this synagogue?
Illegal redstone farmers, get them!
Jesus!
Oh God, where he kills all the cartel members. God damn, that'd be rough.
My favorite part is where he loads the fucking shotgun shells with that magnesium mixture. And the fucking.
Oh yeah, like he basically makes like freaking white phosphorus shells.
Beautiful. That almost having a horn fight with it. I'm getting like Evil Dead fucking shit.
Oh, I went down.
Went down, down, down.
Touch
in
me!
the burning ring of fire.
Get up!
Yeah, too close to the emulsion bomb. Man.
Enemies leaking emotion.
That is
Down in front.
keep tapping the Y button like I'm playing Call of Duty. That's not the game I'm in. Black cocks.
I heard they're doing.
I was actually playing fucking Call of Duty Black Ops the other day, high off my mind on an edible.
Now that
like for my last day before I had to go back to work, I just said, well, I'm gonna play a video game, but I'm gonna do it after dropping an edible, and I'm gonna have a blast. Like halfway through, like the third level, I started freaking out like it was fucking real, man. I was like, you get down.
That's always fun.
Oh god, it was a blast, but Jesus, I was in it.
The numbers. The numbers, basic.
So what did it say the boss was? Oh, gross. A woman.
Yeah.
I'm being swallowed alive! Marcus, that's me. Oh!
Berserker!
Oh, fuck. What did we kill a Zerker with? I remember you needed like a hammer of dawn to kill this thing in the original game. Oh, there's two Zerkers! Oh, you got your own harem, Austin, aren't you proud? Oh, Jesus! This ain't good.
Oh, well, I'm dead.
How am I gonna get to you? No, don't! Oh, you fucking bastard! Ah, they blew you up right in front of my eyes. Oh, how the turns have tabled. Now Carmine is the only one left. Nope. God, there's so many of you guys.
That's what you get for opening up that tunnel entrance, Fred.
I'm sorry, I thought the juke tunnel was a good idea. Honest. What do I fucking do? What do I even do? There's a Grenadier, like a Theron Guard, and two Zerkers. Oh, that's nice.
Got on the money. So I got a huge,
Hi.
I got a hugely viral tweet on my.
Oh, nice.
So somebody made a blank template of the blast. And all I did was write on only 2012. Remember that scam?
Oh, yeah.
And I got fucking 1,200 likes on it.
That's it.
Yeah.
You know what? More power to you.
Ow! Ow! Look at the thing!
Then I seen a story about Howard Stern having COVID, even though he's like doesn't leave his house. He's had like 8 vaccines. So then I went on Midjourney and typed in Howard Stern as a Republican, and I said, here's Howard after motherfucking vaccine. It actually made a very good, like, Pelican Howard Stern, synthetic, what is it called? Symbiote. Symbiote. Two things combined. Metamorphosis, I don't know. That got like 600
Combination?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Like a fucking, like a hybrid. Crimea. Not Crimea. Crimea? Whatever.
Crimea?
Listen, I'm fucking...
G-Tunnel, Crimea. What do I do about the fucking Zerker? Oh no, again.
That was close.
The Zerker just killed its own guy. That's incredible. Now, I do not have a grinder. Go away. Thank you. I will fearfully...
You know what? If it's a chocolate chip apple, you could make that work.
Amazing confectionery.
Have you ever had
You die
bagel?
already, Zerker?
Have you ever had bagel with guac?
It really, I fucking pumped so much into that goddamn berserker. Have you ever been cocked in the butt? First blood.
Oh, fuck. How many waves are there?
Oh. I want to say, like, up until you die, basically. But I want to say, like, there's, like, a total of, like, 5? I know it gets fucking ridiculous later on.
Well, let's keep this going until at least 11.
Nice!
Time's up. They're coming.
Rice. Tunnel.
Oh.
Tunnel. I'm infiltrating the synagogue. It appears it's a tunnel.
Colonel, what are you not telling me about the unit? Snake, we don't use that word anymore.
No, that motherfucker climbed out like he's in a Mario movie. And I put it, that was another tweet. I put in the Mario Brothers in the movie where they're in the fucking Brooklyn tunnel. I'm like, they need the Mario Bros to figure this shit out. Mario!
Hey, Paisano, what are you doing down there?
Oh no, Luigi, they're gonna take you. No, don't you steal my brother, but he's fucking dirty. I can't complete that sentence.
But Mario, Daisy says I need to convert.
Fuck Daisy, she's not the Jew. She's Muslim.
That's what I'm trying to do. I don't know. Should this stream be considered anti-Semitic at this point?
No, I just said I was begging the law. I watched Curb Your Enthusiasm, Seinfeld.
Oh, that guy had a bad day.
Larry David.
What would you say if Larry David actually popped out of the fucking tunnel in the synagogue?
You know what? He would do that hand gesture where it's like, so what? You know what I'm talking about, Austin? Where he like puts his hands out like that. I'm actually rewatching Curb because he's doing one more season, which is amazing because that show's been on since Seinfeld ended, basically. And I just watched the one where he had a heart monitor on, and that one is fucking insane. So he gets rear-ended, but then the guy's about to hit him with a tire iron, but then he pulls up his shirt and the guy sees the heart monitor, and then he starts ripping off the electrodes and starts beeping. The guy actually gets scared and wants to help him because he feels fucking bad. But then when he gets rear-ended, he was basically he insulted David Schwimmer's father, who has like a cashew and raisin company in the show. He was telling David Schwimmer there wasn't enough ratio of cashews to raisins. So then the father found out and he wanted to call and apologize. And right before he got rear-ended, he was leaving a voicemail. When he got rear-ended, he said, "You fucking cocksucker, piece of shit, fucking scumbag." So that got left on the voicemail. He would have had an episode after everything was going down. Fucking Larry's in bed. And he's like, "Oh, it's probably so-and-so calling." And then it's like, "Hi, Larry. This is David Schwimmer's father. You dirty fucking piece of shit cocksucker bastard." You know, Wanda Smith, Wanda Cat Williams destroyed. Wanda Snipes died. Whatever, the lesbian chick. She's in that episode too. Crimes is something else. He's funny, that kid. Oh, they. I even had the Jewish bread before. What is it? Kalab bread? Challah bread? Whatever it's fucking. It's pretty good. You know what I'm talking about? It's the Jewish bread. It's like an egg bread and it's like braided.
I had a deli sandwich on it.
I have had monster ball.
Bill stuck me with a sniper rifle, you cocksucker.
Gear 6 will have voice detection, so if you call someone a cocksucker or misgender them, they'll Marcus Venus will come.
So, you misgendered somebody.
Cocksucker's an action, not a gender.
I don't know.
Cock, gender. My pronouns are cock and sucker.
You never seen a Janet Jameson video, Fred?
I have seen a multitude of several different videos. I'm sure I've probably seen her too.
You guys make it out okay?
I think Griffin Gender might be cocksucker.
There's nothing wrong with that. Coltrane Road, Coltrane, baby.
I was just gonna talk about this cargo ship and something I forgot. No, it was gonna be slightly, might have been mistaken by some tribes on the internet.
We are so beyond being taken.
No.
Negatively.
It's anti-Semitic.
Ah. So, this whole stream so far.
No. I was cooking something up. I was cooking something up about ancient Greece though for you, Austin, and I forgot.
Each other.
You remember the Spartan women had to shave their hair because they were so used to their let's just say their comrades.
There was a lot of hair pulling in the Spartan army.
Wow.
barbaric.
That's the kind of 300 they didn't make yet.
And that's Bill Clinton's secret fetish, but it's not so secret anymore.
No, this is strictly ball pulling. I think Hillary might have been.
God.
I think Hillary might have been in stock off, to be quite honest.
Bill, that picture showed up on the internet again. I just got a fucking achievement. What the hell? Woo! Nice. Oh, things got. Oh, it's because I did the challenge. Okay, we did this. We did the thing. We're good at our jobs. We got loot. Ammo. And... Ah!
5 left.
One shot. God damn. I want you. Oh.
I'm fucked. By the way, I picked up another Game Boy game. I picked up Mario Tennis. You know that the Mario Tennis on Game Boy Color is legit like a fucking, like a tennis RPG game. You don't even play as Mario. You unlock it at the end of the story, but you actually have to play through like a fucking, like, you're like this kid at a tennis academy. It's actually amazing. It's probably the best Mario Tennis game in terms of just, like, fucking being more than a tennis game. The worst Mario Tennis was the one on Wii U. That had like 3 fucking stages, like 2 characters. The Switch Mario Tennis is pretty good though. Coming to the new Switch, whatever they call it. What do you think? Do you think that Nintendo's next system is going to be the Super Switch, or the Switch 2, or the Switch U, Switch 64, the Switch Cube? I think Super Switch would be the best name for it, but
Time to fortify our position.
it makes too much sense. It makes too much sense for Nintendo. You see this perfect idea that's, by the way, do you know
Switchback.
Do you know that the Switch is probably going to outsell the PS2 this year, which is going to make it the best-selling system of all time, which is insane to think about. Because if you remember, before the Switch came out, people were ready to write Nintendo's obituary during the Wii U era. Like, oh, Nintendo's never going to make it. So it's kind of funny how much... Hey, but guess what? If you make a system where A, you actually can get all of your games physically, B, the games don't have 100 fucking patches to get them to work, C, the games are fun and not filled with a bunch of woke bullshit, and D, it's affordable to collect for, you can actually make a successful system. Which I don't even know how I mean, I own a PS5 and there's a few good PS5 games, but Sony's like unveiling more models of PS5. Did you see that? They have like a silver one that's coming out with. And like, there's been more variants of the PS5 than actual like exclusive games for that fucking system.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's probably amazing.
Oh no! No, please, God!
No, not again!
You know, they're gonna do some kind of, like, even if they're smart and they make it like just an upgraded Switch, they're gonna do some kind of gimmick. You know what gimmick would make me fucking, like, my nipples, like, fall off in excitement? If it actually had, like, 2 screens like the DS did.
It would be pretty interesting, but it'd definitely make it a game, like, with, like, you definitely need to, like, actually, like, take into account the peripheral like a lot of people did for the DS.
Yeah, and also, I don't know how you play it in, like, home, like the regular console mode if they did that. I also like their Joy-Cons to be a little bit larger. Like,
Oh god, they make a giant handheld console except it's foldable. It's like one of the new iPhones, except giant size like a tablet.
that'd be amazing though for like fucking visual novels and shit. The Mario visual novel that never needed.
No, no. Luigi, we can't. We're brothers.
Oh, can you imagine what they did with Fire Emblem series? I mean, some of the statues they made of some of those characters are basically pornographic already. I would love this. Oh, we know because the statues you're collecting may have a different type of fucking. I'm talking about the statues with tits.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Austin buys the one with the sticky chest.
We know which one you want. It's fucking Ike with fucking well. You know what? Fire Emblem though, that would actually be like that would be a series that they could do like a visual novel or a dating sim with.
They kind of did, like, in some of the games, like, extra content, like, for... Oh, which one was it? It was the one that got, like, chopped down fucking heavily, too.
Oh, Fire Emblem, Conquest... Not Conquest, oh, God. The one... The probably my least... Well, what the fuck? Birthright and Conquest? Is that were those the two, Austin? Yeah. Yeah.
You know, there was, like, one that was, like, really notorious for, like, cutting out an entire storyline and mistranslating it.
Yeah, that was a 3DS one. You know what Fire Emblem... I'd recommend for anybody that hasn't played the series, Three Houses is a good... I used to say Awakening because that's a great one and it kind of brought the series back into popularity. But Three Houses is probably still the best Fire Emblem game. It's basically Persona mixed with Fire Emblem, which I love Persona. But that's a series with a fucked up fan base, especially Persona 5 fans.
Well, it's like, it's not even people who even like the game half the time who, like, fucking make a mockery of it.
Well, there's usually a certain flag in their bio, and it's usually, like, light pink and light blue.
Yeah, it's the pain in the ass flag, they let you know.
Which is different than the I like ass flag, which, you know.
What colors are those?
Well, this is probably gonna get canceled, but somebody did like a thing of like preferring ass to tits. If it's actually, there actually is a difference on racial levels between different racial groups, like the percentages. We won't get into that because it'll get us canceled, but it's actually a legitimate study. There's like a standard appreciation difference between certain regions of the world between who likes ass and who likes tits more.
You know what? I will accept. I'm fucking inking. I lost my train of thought.
You know, my personal paradigm is, I like tits, but I also like tits that kind of fit the body. Like there's a point where like a nice V-cup that fits the body is better than like these gargantuan like phony tits. You know what I mean? Like
Oh, it's like sometimes it's like, oh god. Like you see something that just looks completely unnatural, and your brain immediately goes, ah, Christ.
Yeah.
Why are you so hardy? Ah!
I thought those were the mouse.
What?
Well, I thought you were gonna say, why are you
Why are you so hard? Get softer!
Well, I might be slightly under the influence, Fred, of tobacco. I don't know what they're putting in that fucking tobacco these days. They're just causes a lot of coughing, though.
They're putting peace.
You know what? I lied.
Oh God.
I watched one more curve, and it was so like Larry has this like Native American guy that's like helping with like some type of weed infestation in his lawn, but he's like this medicine man. And he's like, my wife's vagina is numb because he wore a Duralax condom inside out when he was fucking her. And he gave her this remedy.
No.
And then the wife walked up to the guy the next day because he's back at the house doing lawn work. And he goes, "How is your vagina?" And then she's like, I don't feel comfortable with that question. And then Larry talked to Larry, and he's like, "You realize though, if your wife went to white doctor, he would not only ask how vagina is, he would want to look at vagina too."
Oh, missed my chance to grab whatever that gun was. Oh God.
You know what? This kind of looks
Oh,
like
the children. They've gone feral. We need to put them down.
This kind of looks like Epstein Island. Did you see that guy, that YouTuber that was on Epstein Island? The one that was getting chased by security?
Wait, what?
Yeah, there's some like Twitch streamer or YouTuber, some internet dude, and he actually went on Epstein Island. And he actually got close to the satanic stepdad, and security started chasing him.
What the fuck?
It was on Twitter or X. I'll send
Like, is this before all like the shit popped off and
No!
Epstein didn't kill himself?
No, it's just recently. So the island still has a heavy like presence with security and other people.
Oh, glad to know that fucking all this shit didn't do a thing.
Well, they're still probably cleaning up that sex dungeon. There's probably a lot of sick shit that happened.
Can we just nuke the island? Like, after we find all the evidence, let's just nuke the island from orbit.
Yeah,
Bad place.
One of the surplus wheels that they had for Stephen Hawking's wheelchairs flies up.
Like, oh God, one of the best bits that I've heard, like, about like Stephen Hawking going to Epstein Island was like basically he basically he goes to the island and he just stands up out of the chair and takes his fucking suit off and he's jacked. And he's been faking it the whole time.
I want to know how that conversation went with Epstein and like Stephen Hawking though. Like he's in his chair going, "Beep boop boppy boop, I'd like to go to your sex island and get laid."
Oh jeez. Oh yes, give me the midgets and the chalkboard again, Epstein.
Can you imagine if they made a sequel, Austin, to the fucking Stephen Hawking movie with the one dude in it? But it was like just the Epstein Island shit.
No. Hawking 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Wasn't it Theory of Everything? Is that the name of the movie?
The second movie's called Escaping Prison by Dying.
You know, if you actually read the biography of Oppenheimer, if you actually read,
I did!
If you read American Prometheus, which is the biography that Nolan used for Oppenheimer, The film actually underplays how much of a pussy hound that Oppenheimer was. That man was a fucking. He was chasing down pussy like there's no tomorrow.
Hey, you want to jump back in, or you think we're good for the night?
We're probably good for the night.
All right. I think we've gotten all of our topics done.
Yeah, we've covered a lot of bases, Fred. We're on like 30 different lists at this point.
I hope some poor unsuspecting motherfucker just stumbled upon this and just heard us talking about fucking Bill Clinton getting his nuts stretched for the better part of 5 minutes.
By the way, if you're interested in an archive of our previous streams as well as other content, Game Blather on YouTube. That's Game Game Blather Blather, like Blathers from Animal Crossing. It's event. Do you know we created a channel 10 years ago, Fred?
Oh Jesus, how time flies.
Should I? When I was thinking of unlisting some of our earlier videos, I just have to double check what we said in some of them, because we might have said some shit that really get us canceled now.
Honestly, at this point, I'm still anonymous. You're still anonymous. I don't care what's up on the fucking internet. They can have my ass all they want. I won't give it to them.
We didn't say anything really bad, but there might have been some.
Nothing risque.
We might have said some.
Maybe a Freudian slip in the Dead Space playthrough, but that was fun.
Listen. I'm gonna go have some more tobacco. You gentlemen have a great evening. We'll be back 9 p.m. tomorrow. Does that sound good for all of you?
All
right.
I actually might be doing a laundry day tomorrow. Want to try for like Thursday or something? I'm leaking emotion.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, tune back in Thursday at 9 p.m. I will have I'll have a bunch of bagels ready in case you decide to go ton of.
Careful. If you hear like chipping and digging and picking noises, then somebody might be coming for your bagels.
Oh shit! And they're the good ones too.
Oh no!
All right, you guys have a good evening. See you Thursday.
Have a good evening,
Mazel tov.
Thanks for joining us. You guys have a good night.
Thank you.